juicy. Can Taiwan defend itself from China?
Good question. Okay, hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm here with Allan from Life in Taiwan, and we came up with a totally original idea that has definitely
Not been done before?
never been done before. We are answering Google's most asked questions about Taiwan
Ah, nice.
from the search bar. Do you want to go and peel off the first one?
So Christmassy.
I know. This is the ghetto version of the original idea that's never been done before.
Yeah.
So the tape doesn't come off. It's because I didn't test this. Change the paper.
Ah, okay. What is Taiwan famous for? Road deaths.
Road death. I don't know that Taiwan is necessarily famous for anything.
Bubble milk tea.
Sure, but I mean, do they have to ask that question if it's famous for something? We'll say bubble milk tea and semiconductor computer chips, I think, more recently.
Nyoramien, beef noodles. Yep. Twatty foreigners making YouTube videos about Taiwan.
Yeah, we'll make it a competition. You at home keep track. How many of these questions did you know the answer to? Because I have a funny feeling some of them we might not be able to answer.
Ah, what is Taiwanese food? It's a rough approximation of Chinese food.
Yeah, and I think the geography plays into a lot of it. There's a lot of like sort of mountain foods, wild boar if you're looking at meats. There's a lot of fermenting that happens.
That's the chicken that we love, that juicy chicken that we eat in the mountains.
Yeah, a lot of the Aboriginal food is phenomenal here.
Delicious. Delicious. That's what Taiwanese food is.
Sure.
What is Taiwan's capital?
The capital is Taipei.
Taipei
A
City.
You and I both love.
Question number 4. What is Taiwanese currency?
They use the new Taiwan dollar.
And do you know what the original one was called?
No?
Not the new Taiwan dollar.
The Taiwanese ruble.
No.
The old Taiwan dollar.
No, it's just called the Taiwan dollar because it wasn't old, was it? It was current. Go crypto, baby.
That leads us to the sponsor. I'm just joking. No one sponsors this channel.
What is Taiwanese language?
They speak a lot of different languages. They speak Mandarin.
Taiwanese, and they also speak English relatively proficiently in most major cities.
Yeah, there's also a lot of Aboriginal languages they speak as well. Is Taiwan part of NATO? Why would Taiwan be a part of NATO?
What does NATO stand for?
North American Trade Organization? No.
No.
North Atlantic.
Terrorist organization? I think that question is based upon, is Taiwan part of the UN? And people then go on to Google about the UN
Okay.
and NATO.
Maybe. I'm gonna go back to the top here because I thought that was the top, but it was upside down. Is Taiwan a developed country?
There's 2 answers to this. Basically, Taiwan is developed in theory,
Right.
but officially a developed country is defined by the UN. So strictly speaking, Taiwan is not an official developed country, but when you come here and you see the infrastructure, of course it's developed.
Yeah, it's developed for sure. And of course, we all knew this question was coming. Is Taiwan a part of China?
Taiwan is China.
Well, I think there's a few different answers you can come to.
China is a
here.
part of Taiwan.
I think that it depends on who you ask. I think that Taiwanese people might say that Taiwan is just Taiwan. It's not part of anything. It's independent. Some people might say that no, Taiwan is China, and the current government that's running China isn't authentic, and it should be. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and some people will argue that Taiwan is just the name of the main island of the Republic of China.
I think Taiwan is its own thing and should be considered separate from China.
100%?
I don't think that a lot of Taiwanese people lay claim to China in any way.
No, that was just a joke. I was being facetious.
Yeah.
You're going to edit that part out, though. Make me look like an absolute twat.
Is Taiwan safe? Allan has a whole video on that. You can go check it out. But if you want the quick answer,
Yeah, very.
yeah, just not unless you're in a car
Or on a scooter.
or a scooter.
Or a pedestrian, or on a bicycle.
Right.
Or anywhere near anyone Taiwanese driving a car.
Stay away from them. No, but as far as like crimes go, it's very, very low. There's very low violent crime, very low petty crime.
Huge amounts of gangster crime.
Yeah, but I don't think as
They
a
don't get
foreigner-
involved with foreigners.
You and I live in Taichung, the city where the bullet flies,
Yeah.
known for quite a lot of underground crime. But as far as like personal safety, it's probably one of the safer places you can move to. Is Taiwan rich? Allan has a whole video about this.
This is basically just my channel, because that's how I get my video.
I wonder how you got your ideas.
It's an export economy. They sell stuff to other countries. And that's the foundation of any modern rich economy, is making stuff that other countries want to buy. So yeah, Taiwan is incredibly rich. And if you're talking about the people on the street, I think the average person on the street has way more money than I would have.
I think not everybody in Taiwan is rich, obviously. There's a lot of people struggling, but I think for the most part, they're all right.
Next question. China. No,
No.
Ooh, juicy. Can Taiwan defend itself from China?
Good question. We are obviously very well educated in these types of things.
We are military experts.
I think that Taiwan does have some very impressive defensive capabilities. Would they be able to defend themselves against China by themselves? I think for a bit, although I think they will need some help from other countries.
Yeah, I've read so many articles about this that some say there's only 3 beaches they can land on. They would have to do it on a certain time of the year. We'd know they were coming. There's so many military
It's so
details.
complicated. It's so complicated.
Can Taiwan choose its fate? Okay, the interesting question. Well, it's democratic, so of course they've got the option to vote for their own president and politicians, local politicians.
I think anyone that believes in individual freedom should answer yes to that question.
Can Taiwan become independent? We don't need to become independent because we already are independent.
I like Tsai Ing-wen's answer when people ask her this question is that they've never had to declare independence, which crosses one of China's red lines, because they already are independent.
Can Taiwanese speak Japanese?
I think a lot of Taiwanese people can speak Japanese, particularly the old folks, because Taiwan was under Japanese rule way back in the day, and so a lot of older people will have a lot of sort of Japanese mannerisms, and a lot of younger people are really interested in Japan, and so I think a lot of Japanese people are surprised when they come to Taiwan just how many people can speak some level of Japanese. I wouldn't say it's necessarily fluent, but a lot of Taiwanese people I speak to do like learning Japanese just for fun.
Does Taiwan snow? Yep. In Hehuanshan in the mountains,
that is the one place it snows. Everywhere else, it does not snow.
Well, the Baye, like the 100 mountains above 3,000 meters.
In the 5 years I've been here, I've never seen snow.
Does Taiwan have the death? Yeah, loads of it. Biggest killer in Taiwan, do you know?
Cars.
Nope.
Cancer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Does Taiwan have the death penalty? Yes, it does. And the last time it was enacted was something like 2017 or 2016. And it's usually kept for like the most heinous of killers. Like there was a guy who chopped
some wood.
He got the death penalty. Another guy was like killing or stabbing people on the MRT in Taipei. Pretty sure he got the death penalty. And the way that they do it is absolutely savage. They go to the prisoner's cell in the evening, call him out of his cell, take him to the execution chamber. They lay him flat on the ground, shoot him in the back of the head.
I thought they hit him with a car.
Does Taiwan have panda? Is that the official grammar?
That's what it said. Does Taiwan have panda? They have pandas that were gifted by China in a zoo. One of them recently died.
Wow, this is above my pay grade. Does Taiwan have cruise missiles?
I have no idea.
I think they have a lot of weaponry that they've been sold by America.
They have a shitload of missiles. I don't know if any of them are cruise missiles. Why does Taiwan dominate the semiconductor industry?
Ah, I knew it. Okay.
Because they have TSMC, which is the largest manufacturing of semiconductor computer chips, and no one can quite figure out how they make them just that small. And they are in everything from refrigerators to cars to cell phones to anything
sex toys.
You can think of.
You have a semiconductor in those expensive ones? The ones that you've got behind your bed?
Yeah.
And you open that cupboard?
Yeah.
It looks like some Americans have like a gun range.
Yeah, I know. Why does Taiwan claim Mongolia? Does it?
I have no idea.
Maybe it claimed a part of Inner Mongolia back in the war and they just never relinquished claim. Does Taiwan need visa to? God damn it. Does Taiwan need visa? Okay, it says Malaysia. Does Taiwan need visa to go to Malaysia?
I think Taiwanese people don't need a visa from many countries.
I wonder how long they can go. Do we know any Malaysian?
Fifi.
Should we call her and ask?
Hi, Fifi. We've got a question for you. Do Taiwanese people need a visa to enter Malaysia? I knew you'd know the answer. What a good Malaysian friend you are. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Fifi. Why is Taiwan important to China?
It's an economic powerhouse. It makes a whole lot of money.
Historically, Chinese people believe that Taiwan was a part of China, and so for them it's a sense of national pride that they retake the island. And like you said, there was a lot of economic benefits of this place. How did Taiwan win S2 Worlds?
No idea what it's talking about.
No idea what that means. Next question. How did Taiwan get its name?
Taiwan. Wan just means a curve or a bay. Tai means like area. So you have Taipei, which is north, Taichung, which is middle, Tainan, which is south, Taidong, which is east. So Taiwan just means the curved land. Why does Taiwan love Japan?
Despite the fact that they were under Japanese control back in the day, they still have quite good relations with the Japanese. I think Japan culturally has a large influence on Taiwan. Like a lot of their media is very popular with Taiwanese people.
Yeah.
It's a very, very popular tourist destination.
And Taiwanese people just think Japan is cool.
Anyways, that was all the questions we have for today because my camera stopped recording. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go check out Allan's channel for loads of content on Taiwan. Please feel free to check out the Allan and I podcast, which we're about to film. We talk about everything and anything with our lives, Taiwan, whatever. It's a
whole lot of fun.
Yeah. Other than that, stay positive, keep your stick on the answer. Catch you guys on the next one.
Bye-bye. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
This is the most excitement I've had all Christmas. I didn't even open one bloody gift.
No, me too.
No, I did. I have to say, Lauren got me a disco light.
Yeah, that's true. But other than that, our Christmas was a bit
weak.